went to on a ToastMasters related thing was at a QuickBooks conference down in San Jose, where they had phenomenal speakers. You didn't even know you were sitting there. It was Michael Phelps, a lot of athletes,
Wow.
surprisingly are really good speakers. And the QuickBooks thing was for small businesses and accountants. So these big time speakers are not good with money. They all have their own bookkeepers and stuff. But it was so entertaining. It was Malcolm Gladwell, and then they had a concert after with the Spasmodics, who's an 80s band. So I was, you know, dancing, and that's my 80s was my Hollywood years, because I was 15 minutes away. Then they had, I think it was Third Eye Blind, and it wasn't that good. Then I go to Vegas for the next, the conference, for a drone conference, and I gotta say, you know, Toastmasters makes it so that you're not holding hostages, and it was a wrist slasher. I was sitting there like, you know, when you're in middle school looking at the clock going, when is this going to end?
Mm-hmm.
They're not speakers. They may know all this technical stuff about drones, but the last speaker of the day, finally somebody said, or he said, how much more time do I have? And the guy said, you're over. This is the last speaker, the last day. I mean, we're like slashing our wrists. It was that bad. And you're in Vegas, and you're just like, and he's going on and on and on about nothing by this point. So what Toastmasters is to me is just, you know, knowing when to quit. But Elton John was fantastic. I you know, got fifth row because I'd never seen him before. Was aisle seat. He and I gave the performance of our lives. Supposedly, my husband and son decided to go last minute, so they were up in the thing, and they had that Trinitron thing, or what, and so I was on there, you know, dancing it up, and anyway, my singing career ended in middle school when I was in an advanced choir and got the solo part, and the audience was there. Opened up my mouth and absolutely nothing came out. I'm not over that. So with that, I hope you guys have some good experiences with music. It always brings up good memories or bad memories. Speaking of that, I was telling a friend a couple weeks ago that it's interesting that women listen to Adele and men's favorite song is probably My Ding-a-Ling. You know, that's the difference between men and women. We're like listening to the heartbreak stuff. Anyway.
You know, one thing about you, Heller, is you haven't blossomed at all since you've been in this club. You're so more relaxed and so funny and just so great to just sit back and enjoy.
But I didn't get up and sing, did I?
Well,
You're smart woman. You're smart
the
woman.
day is not over.